everyone, and welcome back to FTB Plexiglass Mountain. We are, of course, back on the server, and in the last episode, we did quite a few different things. The first of which is we've set up automated smelting, not just in terms of putting items in, getting smelted stuff out, but in terms of an actual automation. We have a pattern provider under here from Applied Energistics, and that allows us to order things. For example, I can now order iron. I can order 100 iron, and it will not only smelt the raw ore that we have, but it will also craft the ore from the compressed blocks. How cool is that? It's still, it's as fast as I guess a bulk smelter is, but yeah, that's pretty much it. On top of that, we did a little bit more progress in terms of the actual seeds. I've realized now that it's kind of upsetting not being able to see the actual farm taking place. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to see it, I guess. There's no real, I don't know, I feel like we're missing out on a lot of visuals. But as you can see, there's a few different pieces going through here. Now, this has been running for about 2 days. I think I missed yesterday. I ended up sleeping a lot longer than I intended and didn't really have time, but it happens. It happens. Make sure you get enough sleep. It'll help you throughout the day. So we've got a ridiculous amount of stuff. Once again, I feel the need to say this. If you're not playing on a server with or without chunk loading, just sometimes servers as they are chunk load longer than you expect, this will take a lot longer to get this much resources. Like, this is pretty ridiculous. I mean, phenomenally ridiculous. So just be aware that, like, you'll probably want to make a bunch more of these cloches than I have, right? But hey, I'll tell you what, I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset seeing all this stuff. It is ridiculous though. So what I'm thinking we do, we also set up a little bit of auto crafting over here, so we can actually obviously do the recipes like crafting the the ore blocks back into raw ores and that sort of thing. In terms of this episode, I mean, there's plenty to do, right? There's always plenty to do. What I want to work towards, and we should be able to do it quite quickly in this episode, is expanding our auto crafting a little bit more. I think it'll be relatively easy, especially now with all this stuff, to be honest, like all the fluix essence and nether quartz and whatnot. And what I want to do is I want to hook this up to the system so that we can access this storage from our Applied Energistics system, and then create the recipe and all the other recipes in order to make, in theory, a creative vending upgrade, just so that we can see exactly what we have and what we don't have without having to sort of, mentally wrap our head around it. Does that make sense? Hopefully. So, first things first, what do we need? Well, we need more patterns. I'm pretty sure we've got space. We just need to actually make the stuff. And here's another weird thing. In the past, for Applied Energistics, I swear, as well as refined storage and whatnot, if you hovered over an item and you didn't have the stuff to make it, like, we've only got 1 quartz glass, it should highlight that quartz glass in red, saying, hey, you don't have it. I don't know why it's not doing that. There's clearly something wrong in whatever version we're in. I think we're in, what are we in? What is it? We're in 1.18.2, so I don't know. Also, if you're wondering, specs over there, we get a few people asking. Feel free to pause there and have a look. Keep in mind, I'm on a laptop, so it's like, not as good as if you were to buy a desktop version of all those specs. But yeah, we need quartz glass and stuff. Okay, hold on. Wait. Yeah, no. Sorry, I froze up a bit. I'm like, what am I doing? Alright, we'll craft this stuff, put that in there. We'll grab blank patterns. I'm not sure why it's not working how I want it to, but that's fine. So we've got 8 blank patterns. What I want to do with those is, the first thing I want to do is get the recipe for a pattern. And within that, let's get a recipe for a quartz glass. And not really within that, but I also want to get a recipe for Certus quartz, because we've got the blocks. So we'll add the recipe to turn the blocks into just the quartz. I'm pretty sure Certus, yeah, we've got, honestly, not a lot, like 100 and something. That's not that much, but yeah, it's enough to get us going for a little bit. Chuck that stuff in there, and that's now going to make our job just that little bit easier. The next thing I want to do, how am I going to pull this one off? I need to get a cable connected to this chest to make it the input for a pattern provider, and then I need to get an importer onto that chest down there. Do we think that we can pull that off? I think we can, but man, it's going to be messy. So I can hide it in the wall, or we can have it stick out, and I don't mind it when it sticks out, like when you can actually see the cables. think it's. Oh wow! I swear, every episode, this disassembler is faster than it was the previous episode. I don't know how. Okay. Hold on. let me have a look. Oh, I said there's a control. I guess I'll show you guys so that you know what I'm talking about. If we search mechanism and click category, item mode switch I've set to 2. If I hold this item in my hand and hold down 2, we get this like dial. And so I can hover over, say, normal. And if you look again in the bottom left of the screen, you can see what we're currently on. So we're currently on fast, which is an efficiency of 120, I think 28. So we can set this to normal, and it puts it down to an efficiency of 20. So now when I dig, that's pretty good, isn't it? Like we're not ripping apart our base, but it's still, it's decently fast. So, sweet. I mean, that's what we're going to do. On top of that, though, I do need this cable to connect somewhere else. I'll probably do this cable just because it's there. And I'll tell you what as well. Throughout the floor, I reckon I'll show you guys the what do you call it? I can't think of it. Why can't I think of the word? The facades. I had to like do a little evil voice to access that part of my brain for whatever reason. Look, I don't know why. Can we make this stuff? Ooh, we need more fluids. Okay, wait, hold on. I know a guy. We open this guy up. I grab out a stack of fluids. I mean, that would take like a couple hours just to get a stack, and we've got so much. I think just this. Yeah. Now we've got 48. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But I guess, I don't know, if you left your game on overnight. So yeah, but I will say, in most of my other series, I try not to do stuff like that. But the fact that there's what I feel is an easy to reach creative vending upgrade that gives you infinite items in this pack, I'm not too phased about us getting like all these rewards. But like when we do most series, I feel the need to justify my actions. When we usually play series that have a little bit more of a challenge to them just natively, like just in general for the pack, I don't like doing stuff that you wouldn't really do at home. Because, I mean, that right there is the equivalent of I did some mining off camera, right? Like that's essentially what that is. It's I did some mining off camera. I don't know. I feel bad. but I'm also, that's not going to stop me. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations. Let's also, while we're here, order some glass, because I definitely want some more. Let's get like 300 glass. Okay, hold on. I need to grab some essence. Yeah, once again, once we have this stuff hooked up to our system, everything's just going to be so much better. Let's go glass. Let's go here. I am speeding up a little bit, so I do apologize if some bits are a little bit too fast or anything. Let's grab out 53. That'll keep us going for a bit. So I'm going to hook this up like that. And so now we've got our system over here. We just need to create the little blocks to place in between. So first thing I want to do is actually get another pattern provider. Chances are we don't have the stuff for this. We're going to need a formation core, which needs like a fluix dust. So we can do that by chucking this guy in here. And you also need some crafting tables, which it's another one of those things where it's like, I just don't have crafting tables. Who let this happen? So let's just craft a stack. Do we have logs? Not many, to be honest. I'm surprised by that. Fluix dust, that's fine. That'll go in there. I think I need some Certus quartz, so I think I'll do this and just craft a stack and see if that helps. Formation core. There we go. 2 of those. And that'll at least be 1 pattern provider. Now, there's 2 choices here, right? One option is I place the pattern provider like this, and that works. The problem is, I mean, look at it. It looks dumb. I could place it on top, like that would work as well. But I'll show you something else. If we chuck this guy in our crafting grid, we actually just get like a little panel version. And if we place this pipe back here, we can actually connect this on. And it acts just like a pattern provider, only in this one direction rather than in all the sides that it connects, you know what I mean? But it works. And it obviously takes up a lot less space, and it looks a little bit more friendly to just have in a room like this. So that's what we'll do there. Next, we'll get another import bus. We made one last episode, and this guy needs... what does he need? An annihilation core, so we actually need to make more of these fluix dusts. I'll tell you what as well. I'll love to have this automated. There's going to be a lot of automation happening this episode, but it'll be good. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll chuck that there. Yep, that's good. That's fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Annihilation core, check. Sticky piston. Oh, piston. Yep, I think we've still got these bookmarked here. Piston. There we go. I'm surprised we had the wood in there to make a sticky piston, but that's fine. And then, so yeah, this chest usually gets our finished product, so I can chuck that there. And now that's like, that'll just pull the stuff back into the system. Cool. So, where do we go now? Well, the whole point of that is now if I search processor, I can automate the production of each one of these processes. So if we go into the processing patterns, we clear this grid, I can drag in a logic processor as a final result. And then for the ingredients, we will have, oh, how are we going to pull this off? Okay. We're going to need a golden ingot, because obviously it needs a piece of gold. We're going to need to put in a piece of silicon. So we'll drag in silicon. And we're going to have to put in a piece of redstone. Since those are the 3 raw ingredients we need, that's that guy done. And the benefit as well is that for the rest of these, like the processor. The rest of these, I just have to switch out, like, you know, the final ingredient and then place the, you know, that. I can't figure out how to say it with words, but what I just did there is what I need to do. And so that works pretty well. Certus quartz. And that should be the calculation processor. Beautiful. So that's all good. That can go in here and that will work. The downside at the moment is that I have a bunch of printed silicon here that obviously, I mean, to put it simply, it's not going to be used, right? Where's that redstone? Is that in here? Yeah, so we'll take that out. We'll take these out. What I could do if I really wanted to, which I kind of do, is we'll make use of these because there's no point just throwing out all these pieces. So I'll put those back and we'll just craft 25 of something. You know what I mean? So I think we've only got logic at the moment. So what if I grab like 16 of that and then go diamonds and we try to make up the remaining, what was it, 25? So I just need 9 of that and that should work. Yeah, that makes sense. There should be 24 there. Yep, cool. So we chuck that in there. And I mean, that should just use up the rest. And then from that point onwards, when we order something, it will just place in the bits that we need. Cool. So, whew, nice. Awesome. Oh yeah, the mess that I made. I didn't even clean that up. So, hold on to your shoes. We need these cable anchors. It will be an ingot of some sort and then a quartz cutting knife. So we'll just make it out of Certus quartz and some sticks. I think it used treated sticks. It doesn't need to. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but we've got plenty of stuff, so that's fine. So we'll chuck that back in there. In terms of ingots, we've got the most iron ingots, but I'd probably rather use, I mean, I guess we've got them automated. Why not? But yeah, we can craft cable anchors. So I'll grab a bunch of these. I'm going to place them around like that. So 4 around the center and then place the block that I want in the center. So I'm going to make 8 of these, oh, I guess 12 of these cable facades, polished deep slate. Now if I place them, once again, if you turn off your shaders, oh, okay. I was going to say if you turn off your shaders, you can, whatchamacallit, see where they're going to go, but I guess you can't. Regardless though, as you can see, you can just place them around like this. You can even place them on the sides to really tidy stuff up. Place them around here. And you can even, as you can see there, place them so that they sort of like pop up out of the ground, which is pretty cool. So what else do we want to do? We'll try to tidy up that a little bit so that still looks nice. Yep, that looks good. And we'll slap that there. Nice. And you wouldn't even know that there's cable running through the floor. So you can hide everything around here, even up the walls and stuff, making just some oak plank facades and whatnot. It's pretty good. And you can do that too. There we go. That's where our last one goes. It honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I've never done this before though, to be honest. But I mean, we can. Huh? What do we think? Yeah. I mean, sure. There it is. Okay. I don't know how to feel about it, but it's there. It exists. We've got it. All right. Cool. Okay, so the automation for processes is done. We've got it. They're automated. Cool. what is the next piece we need to help with our automation? The first step's probably automating pattern providers and molecular assemblers in their full, right? So we can probably do that. So let's go pattern provider and create that recipe. A neat trick you can do is you can look at these little plus symbols, right? That shows you what you have in your system that is currently craftable. So we've got iron ingots craftable, like we can order them. We don't have formation cores, annihilation cores, or crafting tables. So I can bookmark all of those. Oh, and we can then go through and create patterns for it. So we'll grab a pattern for the chest. We'll grab a pattern for wood as well, like oak into chest. Looks like we need more patterns. So let's try that out. Let's go, where are they? Pattern, get a bunch of these. There we go. Lots of patterns are going to be used. So we'll grab that. Cool. So that's pretty much crafting tables automated. Next up are formation cores. We've obviously got the processor and the Certus quartz automated. We don't have fluix dust just yet. Oh, you can do it with fluix essence. Oh, that's just, oh my god, easy mode. Let's grab the annihilation core. This could be a little trickier. Actually, no, wait, we have we have nether quartz essence as well. Yeah, it's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, so this guy's pretty much full, so we'll chuck one in there. But obviously we need to craft another one manually, which is a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Let's jump in here and take care of the fluix dust situation. That is ridiculous. There we go. Yep, sure, I'll take it. And let's make whatever we need to make here. So some formation cores, some annihilation cores, and then a pattern provider. Cool. That's so much easier. Oh, that's so good. So we'll slap this guy. Yeah, we'll slap him here. I was debating whether I wanted to put one behind the wall there, or not, you know what I mean? And I'm not too sure, but we'll chuck all those patterns in. Cool. So now, in theory, I can order, obviously I can just craft one, but in theory I can order one. The question is, what now? Okay, wait, hold on. Did we automate patterns? Can I order patterns? I can. So if I try to order a pattern, it will craft everything needed, and we will get 2 patterns. Very interesting. Okay, so we've pretty much automated this. We haven't automated the molecular assemblers, but you don't need those as often, so we'll just ignore that for now. Okay, I know what needs to be done. Let's get 2 of these. These guys are going to go here and here in preparation. And now let's see if we can at least begin auto-crafting this up, this little item. Now, for whatever reason, there's clearly something wrong with this version of Applied Energistics or something like that, because I should be able to paste in this processing up recipe for the pressure chamber, and it should just chuck the ingredients in there and the output there. It shouldn't not be doing that, essentially. Now, that actually is very annoying, like phenomenally annoying. Because what that means is that, oh, that's so annoying. The whole point of me doing this was so that I didn't have to see what blocks we needed. You know what I mean? Like, it would tell me, like, whether I had, you know, the sand, the dirt, the quartz, or whatever. But, I mean, if I've just got to grab it out anyway, then I'm not really learning much. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. What if I bookmark the entire recipe? Oh, I may have pulled it off. Then I can drag that in there, and then I can drag each of these in there. Now, it might not be perfect. Like, as you can see, some of them are wood, some of them are logs, that sort of thing. Do I have to time this perfectly? Oh, no, it actually is just otherworld wood. Okay. What about here? Soul wood logs? Sure. Yep. What else do we have? Soul wood log, soul wood log, soul wood log, soul wood. No, we'll do soul wood logs. Sure. All right. And then glimmering dreamwood log. Okay, yeah. I gotta wait for the full cycle, and we'll just get a dreamwood log. Thank you. 1 second. 1 second. And dreamwood log. Okay, sweet. Next up, I mean, we'll probably just do the copper, compressed block of copper. I imagine we're gonna have the most copper out of everything, and we can sort of see that by sorting by number of items in descending. The first real block we get, like, of ores is copper. We can sit through this though and look, like, lapis, netherite, copper, iron, diamond, emerald, gold. Diamond is a close one as well. What makes diamond a close one is that like a diamond block is made out of diamonds, which you mine as they are, right? Which sounds like a dumb sentence. But iron blocks are made out of like raw iron ore into a piece of iron. I mean, I guess it's not too different. I guess it would just save in terms of like actually making the thing. You know what I mean? Like the time spent doing it. For example, we've already got 4 2 times compressed blocks of it. Like that's pretty good. I think lapis is another one that we could do. We've got a 3 times lapis. We've got a 1 times. Oh, here you go. There's your 5 times cobble. That's probably one that we need. I get that I could probably just search this, right? And we could see 3 times, 2 times. Yes, we've got some 3 times of lapis. Can I search 5x? What's it called? Yeah, it's in brackets 5x, but none of these are showing up. 5x. If I just search a bracket, it shows us some stuff. It's a little bit messy though. Okay. I feel you. Okay, sure. Clay is one, where it's just clay. Like that's all that we need is clay. Quartz is another one. All we need is quartz. This one over here is sand, soul sand, dirt, red sand, gravel, etc. In terms of the one that we'd have there, probably gravel, I want to say. Because I think gravel we're actually digging up. Oh, in saying that, we have no gravel. We have a bunch of granite, but we don't need that. Do we have a bunch of dirt? I mean, we got 2 times. I don't know. I don't know. Soul sand, red sand, gravel. Oh, you know what, though? We can craft dirt using dirt essence. Yeah. Okay. No! I didn't want to do that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I forgot that I was doing a thing, wasn't I? Oh my god. Oh, I've ruined everything. Give me a second. I'll be back with the... God damn it. Okay, so I've dragged everything in here. We've gone for the dirt, the copper, and these different logs that we have around here. I'm going to create that as a pattern. Cool. There we go. Now, it's a processing pattern, I know, but I don't have a pressurized chamber up yet. So I think if I just chuck it in here, it'll at least tell me whether I have the stuff. It won't be able to craft it, but it might just be like, hey, this is what you need. So if I click next, it will tell me, hey, to craft one of these, you're missing 1 clay, you're missing 64, you're missing everything. We don't have any of it. That's exactly what we want to see. The follow-up is making these bits. So for example, the creative storage needs something here, which we want this. So sticks and 256Ks, we want that. So we'll add that as a recipe. The 256Ks, I think we can actually start breaking this down. I think we can create patterns for these, and it's going to benefit us not just in making that final product, but I mean, these are storage components. These are used not just for storage, but they're used for crafting storage as well. I mean, all around, they're just good things to have. So why not? We'll chuck them in here. So I'll add that and that. We'll open up this guy, chuck in those 3. And so now if I go back here, just to show you, I mean, once again, most of you guys watching probably know what I'm doing here, but preaching to the choir, that sort of thing. If we now order this again, it'll tell me, hey, now there's a lot more stuff that it says I need. It's like, hey, you're going to need 8 skystone dust. You're going to need this much redstone in the system. You're going to need some silicon to actually make all the processes you need. We need some sticks happening. We're also missing one. Sorry, my bad. I thought we had recipes for this, but I guess we didn't. Let's quickly add that. We'll also need to, specifically for us, because we have everything in block form, we're going to have to, unless... There's 2 options here. 2 options. One is that I make recipes to decompress every single block that we have. So we would need like 3 recipes for each of these things. Or I remove the compacting upgrade, add in another stack upgrade, and just store this stuff in their raw form. So instead of having like 3 blocks of redstone, we would have, you know, whatever that is decompressed, if that makes sense. So I think that would be like 3 times 9 times 9 times 9, right? Which I don't really know how big of a number that is and whether we could store it. I imagine we could, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll probably just... Oh, I could also just grow it. We could just grow the stuff. But that's fine. Hold on. We're going to do that. and do that. That should be fine. Let's just do it properly. We'll go up to the 3 times. That's what we've got a lot of. And we'll add that into the system. And that should keep us covered for a while. It's going to be ridiculous, the amount of patterns we need. But once again, easy mod pack. We'll do it. Why not? So now, bear with me. Now if we try for this creative vending upgrade, it's going to tell us exactly what we need. A lot more Certus Quartz blocks. So just a lot more Certus Quartz. Obviously some Skystone, some Silicon. And that's pretty much it. So we can sort of, as you can see, once we add more and more recipes, we can see exactly what's like, what we need. So like, we can see, okay, Certus Quartz is something we're going to need because we just don't have it. So we probably want to make a seed for it, to be honest. I'm surprised we don't have it. The chest is full of cobble, which is odd. If I sort this, we don't gain any space. What can I remove? I can probably remove the saplings. And I can also probably remove the ladders. And that may actually just help us out. Which is what it looks like it's doing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, sweet. And then this stuff I can just store away in here, and that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. I mean, we can see where this is going, right? I'm gonna just simply grab a prosperity seed and then search Certus Quartz, and we're gonna make some Certus Quartz seeds because why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we? We'll need 4 Certus Quartz blocks and 4 tertiums. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Certus Quartz blocks, and then tertium. We've got 3 currently. That's pretty good. We don't have that stuff. Let's go ahead and craft it. We need 4 of you. A little bit more. Yeah, a lot of bit more. Because I want to make an extra one of these to make a farmland that we'll need in our garden cloche. And that should be good. And so we've got everything. I'll go make the thing that we want, the seed, and that'll be good. I also need to, at some point, make like a proper path to get up to this thing, or a teleporter or something. Oh, we've got a new. Oh god. Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on here. Let's oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh my god. Bear with me. Boom, and then boom. That should start. Let's go see. There's a few things we've got to do here. We've got some. I'm sure there's some Robert lore in here that we've got to get to. Yep, we'll try to get to that at the end of this episode. That should still be just about, there was like a helicopter that took place. But what is this? What is this over here? I'm too intrigued. What is happening over here? Oh, Ustream, yes. Okay. Oh, we've been kitted out. What's in the booking court? Okay. What, micro missiles, silicon. I mean, I don't want this stuff. I don't want this stuff. Let's see. All right. Showing this book will prove you're not cheating. I was going to trash this stuff, but you might be able to use it. I do not need it or want it. None of it is that impressive, and all came from loot crates I found exploring. Enjoy. Your videos are good. Keep it up. And the blue cloth came from lag glitch, so use it. I ended up with 20 times of them somehow. Well, thank you. Thank you. 2. Oh, it doesn't have their name. Well, I appreciate it, but I will not take it. Because even though I might not be specifically cheating by taking it, I don't know. I'd still, it would take away a little bit from the game. You know what I mean? I think it's nice to not have that stuff. I say as I go back to my chest filled with all the, what do you call it? Essences that we get from chunk loading. But I mean, at the same time, like, you know, I think it's fine. I think I'm the only one that cares about that. All right, we've got our seed. Beautiful. I'll go hook this up already so that at least we can start growing the stuff. And then obviously next episode we'll have everything we would ever need. All of these guys are hooked up. We've got obsidian there, nether quartz there, fire seed, dirt seed, fluid seed, and inferium. We probably want one more garden cloche to take care of this new seed that we've got. So in terms of garden cloche, where is it? Here it is. We are missing a treated wood plank. That should be fine. Yeah, okay. I'll grab the stuff from up here. Oh, I heard a strange noise. Sounded a little bit scary, but what's that? What is that? My Shiva was... We'll chuck that there. That'll fill up, and we will chop down the trees because we do need a little bit more wood. I've probably got it like in my set. Is this still normal? Yeah, don't fall down there. If you happen to come into my base, don't don't walk down there. It's not a good time, I'll tell you that much. Alright, what do I need to do here? Alrighty, we have gotten what we came for. So I'll chuck that in there, chuck this here, grab a stack of it, chuck that in there, close that there. Treated wood? Nope. Can we get actual treated wood? Thank you. That is a much better recipe. Garden cloche. Excellent. So I'll collect you, chuck you in the final spot over here, and that should be fine. He should be hooked up to everything. Actually, he does not have a water connection. So I'm going to try to pick up that garden cloche, although looks like it's going on the system. That's fine. I probably want a pipe. Specifically, yeah, fluid pipe. We'll chuck the rest in our backpack, so that shouldn't be a problem. But that guy can go there. Awesome. That's not a problem. That's fine. That can go there. Cool. He should get water at some point. We'll let him figure that out. I've got my seed there and my tertium there. Other way around. And that should grow. Has he got water? Yep. He's got water, or at least it's on its way now. It probably needs a bucket. Oh, no. A quarter of a bucket is enough to get it started. It does need power, which it does not have yet. This guy exists. He doesn't reach that far. Oh, okay, but he can. I just need to move him over one. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll have to re-entangle him. But that, I mean, that's fine. We can make that happen. So you'll go there. You'll be entangled again. Come with me. Come with me. And you, I imagine, go into this one. Yep. Now he's connected. So now he's filling up with power again. And this guy's full of power. Brilliant. We then just need one of you to go there. And he's facing the wrong way, but a simple wrench will solve that problem. And so now this should work. He's full of power. Yep, all is good. Cool. Nice. And the rest of those are all hooked up perfectly. Awesome. Okay, sweet. Yeah, wonderful. So, yeah, we'll start getting surge quartz. Wonderful. What else do we want to do to try and work towards this? Because it's a beefy recipe, I guess. I guess a good one to have, just so that we sort of know what we're working with here, would be to create the recipe for that dirt compressed. So we're after a 5 times compressed dirt. Let's actually remove that just to get our grid back up. We want this recipe here, right? So we're going to, first of all, apparently we're going to need a bunch of patterns. Let's see if I can craft 10 of them. It says we can. I'll order it, and I'll see if I can get it. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Beautiful. That should be plenty. So we'll grab that recipe, and then we'll grab this recipe. Then we'll grab this recipe. I know. Wait until you see it. Yep, we're going to grab that recipe. And then finally, this recipe. Well, actually not finally, sorry. Because we also want the recipe to create dirt. Oh, and I also need to hook that guy up. I completely forgot that that's like something that we were doing. Hold on. Let's chuck one of you in there. Rest of you in here. That should be fine. In terms of you, I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick... you know what? We'll have the storage thing pop up on the side. I don't mind that. I think that's fine. And we'll hook you up there. And that should be good. So, boom, 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 boom. That should work perfectly. I'll obviously need another storage bus. Storage bus. Bookmark him. Oh yeah, he's not the friendliest of recipes, I guess. Found no compatible. We don't have anything for these? Hold on. Hold on. Let's take care of this. All right. The storage bus. I mean, let's be real. We'll probably use him more often than not, I guess. Can I grab the other interface? No. That's fine. Oh god. Interface. Let's drag that guy in instead. Create the recipe. Okay, cool. Then I need a recipe for this guy. Cobbled deep slate. Yeah, we've got plenty of that. And then I need a recipe for the sticky piston. And that should be fine. I think we could do that. The recipe for the interface is a little bit scarier. That's fine. And that should be good. I think that's everything. I think we can make that work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So I should just be able to order a storage bus, if I'm correct. Storage bus. Create storage bus next. Start. And Survey says. You can also click up there and I guess see it crafted, just finished then. Storage bus. And so if I chuck this guy here, that should work. And if we look inside, we now have all of our essences. Beautiful. So if I search dirt and we click on the 5 times compressed, I require only 16,000 more, that's not that bad. That's with one garden cloche running for 2 days, I think. Maybe 3 days. I think just 2 though. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm confident that like we can just easily do that. I am curious as well in terms of the clay. What are we at there? We're only at 3 times. That surprises me, because we mine a lot of clay in the builder quarry. That's fine though. Okay. So let me fix up the floor as well. Let's search facade deep. Can I not paste that recipe in? Okay. Alright, sweet. That's tidied up. Beautiful. I mean, hey, honestly, pretty good in terms of the stuff I've got. This guy looks like he's on his way to be full. Certus quartz we just set up automation for. Quartz we've got. Silicon is the only other thing I'm thinking of. And that can actually be done in the smelter. If I search silicon, we can grab this recipe. Oh, the silicon essence as well. I mean, that might just be better. We'll probably add that pattern though. Oh, which I guess I have to manually do because that makes perfect sense. Is there an update for the pack that I've missed? Is that what this is, or what this should be leading towards? Is us having all these problems solved in an update that we just haven't gotten for some reason? Maybe. What are we on? 1.2.4. Is that the latest? I think it's the latest. I know there's a 1.3 coming at some point. I don't really know when. Because this is a smelting upgrade, I'm actually going to do half a stack at a time. Just so that we're not, I guess, wasting time. So we'll do half a stack at a time. That should be good. And it's actually going to go in here. So yeah, there you go. So now, once again, just for reference, actually, hold on. Let's also create the recipe for Certus quartz because we've got the essence now, or at least we will. Hold on. Certus quartz. And so we may as well, you know, have that ready, I guess. Is this guy full? He is, isn't he? There is one thing I'll do as well, just before we wrap this episode up. This surprisingly might be a small episode because I feel like we're done already. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've done what I wanted to do, but there is one more step, which may be difficult. Well, I guess we'll see. Should I put this one behind the wall? What do we think? How do we feel? What do we want to do here? I'm also, like, if I place this here, it's offline, right? Because it needs a cable connected. And then, is that weird to do? Like, is that weird? Maybe. I don't think it's that weird. We'll see. What I want to do now, finally, is I'd like to make us some wireless. I want to create the wireless crafting pad. Crafting pad? The wireless terminal. Specifically the wireless crafting terminal. We've got calculation processor. We've got crafting grid. Check. We could also just do that thing. But well, I guess we'll do it this way. Why not? The wireless terminal requires... Here we go. A dense energy cell, an ME terminal, and a wireless receiver. So, dense energy cell requires energy cells. I require 8 of these. So, I guess we'll see if we can do it. Quartz glass, I need, 7 of it. So we'll order that much. That should be fine. There we go. And we'll get 8 of these. We need more Certus quartz. That should be fine. I should be able to order some of that. Thanks to our blocks. That's still working. 2 more. All right. We've got 8 energy cells. Cool. So, dense energy cell. Check. Nice. Next is an ME terminal. Now, if I search terminal, we don't have any. Cool. I didn't want to accidentally make one. This guy we cannot make at the moment. Or at least we couldn't because our one crafter that we have was in use. Like, you can see how it's like grayed out. The one crafter in reference here is this guy in the ground. We only have one coprocessor unit and like one, just like one of these computers, right? So we would have to make multiple spaced out if we wanted to do multiple different crafting recipes. All right, so ME terminal we can now craft. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? Oh, hold on. We also need a wireless receiver, which needs quartz fiber, which we can do, and it also needs a fluix pearl, which we can do. Surprisingly, that's our last ender pearl. It looks like. Wireless receiver, awesome, and then that should be a wireless terminal, which is pretty cool, but not as cool as a wireless crafting terminal. Now, few things here. One is, as you can see, it needs power and it says it's unlinked. In order to link it, I believe we need a security terminal, which is this guy here. I can order some parts, which is cool, but I will also need an ME chest, which needs another ME terminal, which needs a processor and a panel. So that's not that fun. I'll wait for the previous craft to finish. Hopefully, I don't really know how long that will take. Maybe I should just wait for that one. And what do I need for a panel? Hold on. Illuminated panel. All right, we can... We can almost do that. We've got to wait for this guy to finish. There's actually a lot we need. Oh, we're waiting on the silicon. That makes sense. I should just make multiple, whatchamacallums? Crafters, right? Like crafting computers. Maybe we should add recipes for that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, crafting unit. Awesome. That will actually need a recipe for fluix cables, which is not a bad recipe. That will need a recipe for fluix crystals and quartz fiber, which we can do. And then I'll need one for crafting storage, and then I'll need one for crafting coprocessor. That'll be good. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's quickly chuck these in here. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. I will say, surely that's done, right? Silicon. Oh. I need to add silicon to my filter because I made this dumb, to be honest. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Silicon. Yeah, sure. Sweet. Yeah, excellent. Of course. Silicon. Cool. So that should finish pretty quickly. It shouldn't be that. Oh, it's got to order the logic processors now. I mean, once again, that shouldn't be that long. Cool. Sweet. Cool. I think that should work, right? Everything should wait in there until it's ready. It looks like it. I think we're good. I think everything's working. It might take a little while, but it does appear as though everything's working. All right, it's just about to be done. Awesome. That step's done. Cool. I do actually want a logic processor, so we'll order one of those in preparation. I then want my quartz glass. So I'll wait for that to pop up before I attempt to order it. I mean, it shouldn't take that long, right? How much quartz glass do we want? 20? 20 is a good amount. I mean, it's just a crafting recipe. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, you know what? I should... Hold on. Before we even do that, can we just... Yeah, can we just order these instead? That probably makes infinitely more sense. Let me just craft, like, 3 of these, which is going to take a little while. And then I'll order 3 of these. Hopefully. And then we can just start crafting multiple things. Another small thing to take note of is the bytes used. So the more complicated and, like, I guess, item heavy the recipe is, the more bytes that will be used. And that comes into play with crafting storage. So we can use 1000 bytes, right? Because we have a 1K crafting storage. If you wanted more, you can either slap on more crafting storages or upgrade them to be like, 64K storages or something like that. So those options exist. Just to be aware, like if you can't craft it for some reason, you're like, I've got spare computers. Why is it not working? That is something to pay attention to, I guess. We just need to wait for this guy. I think you can have a crafting storage as its own individual computer, but I don't know. I think it's good to just pair them up. You may also have to pair them up. I don't really remember. Yeah, so we'll set up these computers. That'll be fine. I guess I can go in there and sort of attempt to space it out while we wait for the rest to craft. I'm probably going to keep it pretty simple in terms of just like a pattern across here. Yeah, that'll be easy. So in other words, I'll just have it like there and there and there. Is it the best design? I mean, it fits the room. Sure. We'll pretend that it is. This guy's still... What are you waiting on, mate? Get to it. Oh, there we go. Hold on. 1. Awesome. Alright, sweet. So we can chuck this guy here. And we'll hook these guys up. Oh, no, sorry. They don't go there. They go in between. I know what I'm doing. I swear. They can go there, and then these can cover them up. Can I? No. Okay. That's fine, though. They can go there. Are these done? Surely. One's done. Oh, the other one's done. I saw it. I witnessed it. No, it's gone. Crafting. Storage. Awesome. So we've got the final 2. So we can chuck those there, and now we can actually just craft multiple things at once. And I mean, that'll just be good. You know what I mean? So let's search for our security guy again. We've got everything but the chest. The chest requires the terminal. The terminal requires one of those, so we'll order that. On top of that, the terminal needs a panel. So we'll go panel here, paste this in, search quartz glass, and we can order this now as well because we've got multiple crafters, so that's good. So we can chuck that there, grab our panels, go into terminal. We're still waiting on it. I can press start again, and that will just order another one. And while we're there, we can order 10 as well, right? So you can do a few things like that. Chuck that guy there. ME terminal, cool. Let's search security again. I keep not bookmarking it. And of course, the one time I bookmark it is when I probably am going to craft it. But either way, there's the chest. Sometimes I place it in my inventory just out of habit for like redeeming quest rewards and stuff. But I don't even know if mine are turned on. But yeah, then we get a security terminal. This guy, meh, he can go anywhere. I'm going to slap him there. Okay, apparently that doesn't connect him. But I can place that there and that'll connect him. So he's now online. And what we want to do, so it's attached to our system, we are going to place our terminal in the top right, and that now links it. But it doesn't solve problem part 2. Problem part 2 is this guy, our wireless player charger. So I should actually see if I can upgrade him to just get some more range out of it. I would need blaze powder, which we can do. I wasn't sure if we could. Cool. So this will go from being a 9x9 area with 200 RF per tick to a 13x13 area with 400 RF per tick. So just a little bit more powerful. And we'll slap him. Honestly, we could get away with quite a lot here because it's a big range. I could probably place it here and actually get a decent amount from it because he'll be powered. And if we turn this guy off, so this guy should get powered soon, hopefully. But if we open it, is it already working? No, not yet. But we can check that range, and as you can see, it's a massive radius. And it goes pretty much to the edge of the room, so that's pretty good. So we'll turn that back off. Now, I mean, he's within range, right? Yeah, he is definitely within range. He's just not quite getting the power yet. With that being said, my configurator's full. My atomic disassembler is pretty much full. That's pretty much it at the moment. This guy's not. Now, there's a few reasons for that. One is he might just not be compatible with this player charger. The other could be that I need him to be like on my body as like a bauble, I guess. Which I'm pretty sure you can do. I just don't really know where it goes. Or can you not? Maybe you can't have this guy as a bauble. I thought you could, but maybe not. In that case, I'm not too sure. I mean, this guy's got no power either, so clearly it's not working, you know what I mean? But I don't really know why. What I could do, which, I mean, it will look a little bit silly, but it'll work. Hold on. First of all, let's go ahead and tidy this stuff up, because why not? But then what I'm thinking is, I could place an energy cable underneath there, and that should power everything else, if that makes sense. What's that? Mechanical, logistical. Yep, okay, so I don't have the power cable on me. Let's search. Aren't they called conduits? Yeah, they are. We just don't have any. Alright, we'll make one. If I slap this guy down here, he should... Wait, no, that's... Sorry. No, these aren't conduits. These are conductors. I wish I read with my eyes. What do I need? Do I need a cable? Is it just called a cable? It's just called a cable. Alright, we'll grab a cable. If I chuck this guy here, as you can see, he can store power. Which, I mean, The wireless charger should charge. I don't necessarily know why he's not, to be honest with you. Let's put this guy back to disabled. Did that like refresh him? And then if I slap this guy here, is he gonna get powered? Oh, he is. Okay. I think it's working. I think that's currently charging me. Yeah, it is. Cool. Yeah, that's working. So, what we're seeing here is it charging. It can hold 1.6 million applied energy, I guess we'll call it. And yeah, it's currently at about 3%. So this guy, if I right click, it does nothing. Why does it do nothing? We need a wireless access point. This guy here. So just another fun little ingredient, which actually does need an ender pearl, which, as you may or may not have guessed, is a problem for us. Oh my god, there's actually... I realize now that there's a few things we could do here, and I already know which one I want to do. This episode just... it just changed course again, I'll be honest. So, I want to make a... Hold on. I want to make a wireless access point, right? Let's do one thing at a time. We're going to need a calculation processor, a wireless receiver, a fluix pill, which needs an ender pill, right? Pretty ordinary stuff. Let's search calculation. Oh, do we not have processor? Didn't I? Device offline. Device online. Oh, was this a cable? Was the block I broke a I think it was. That makes sense. Okay. Yep, they're all online. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hold on. Let's go calculation processor. Let's get like 10 of those. Cool. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we need ender pearls. How do we get ender pearls? I'm glad you asked. We need to capture endermen. What I need to do is I need to create... Where are they? I need to create soul jars. These need soulium ingots and soul glass. Soulium ingots are made from prosperity ingots, which are prosperity shards and iron. Prosperity shards you just get from, whatchamacallit, from mining. So we need soul ingots. We need at least 4 of these. Cool. Next up is soul glass, which is glass and soul dust. Which, is that not what we just had? Soul... Oh no, we have soulium dust, but we need soul dust. Okay, soul dust is made from smelting smooth soulstone, which is made from smelting soulstone, which is made from smelting cobbled soulstone, or from lava on top of water on top of a block of netherite. Jeez. Cobbled soulstone you can get from that same block of netherite. Okay, so you can craft it like that. Soulstone. Do we have that in this guy? Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, hold on. I need how much? I need 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 12 soul glass. You craft 1 from 4. So I need 12 times 4, right? Right? So I need 48 soul dust. So I need 48 of this cobbled stuff. So let's just do it perfectly the first time. Let's go 48 of these. And I'll chuck it on there. And we'll let that happen. And I'll wait for it to smelt, pick it up, place it down. Wait for it to smelt, pick it up, place it down. And I'll keep doing that until magically the last time it turns into the dust that we want. Cool. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll be back when that happens. I'll come back each step so that I guess you guys know that it's actually happening. And I guess just to keep you updated. Also, there's a cool thing. See in the top right? That little pop-up? That's when one of the crafts that we've ordered is done. So you can go and do your thing while you've ordered something complicated and then be like, oh, my circuits are done. So you can run back down and, finish your craft or whatever it is. All right. Oh, here we go. Soulstone. So I pick it up, place it down again. You can see it goes from in the middle to like on the side. I'm wondering if we even need a filter. Should I give it a shot? We've got 48 of this stuff. I'm going to right click in here and I'm going to just take out the filter. Okay. Okay. We need the filter. I talked to my people and my people said we need the filter. Alright. Of course. Soul. I require you. Thank you. Just doing business. And I'll be back. All right, we've got smooth soulstone. We'll chuck that back on. And so is this the last one? Is that? Yeah, smooth soulstone. We should get 48 soul dust, which should translate perfectly into the glass we want. I think we ordered like hundreds of glass, so I think we're good in the glass department. Hopefully. Sweet. I'm just sort of thinking in terms of what we want to do, like factory-wise, right? Like there are some really good smelteries that you can make that are just in a single block, and they perform really well from mechanism. The problem is, right? It's almost too easy, right? I love the things that you can do with like create. So part of me wants to set up an area where we just have a row of depots and somehow have things to split up the stuff perfectly, to like smelt it all perfectly, I guess. Alternatively, I guess we could just do like that same smelting block, but just hook it up with conveyor belts rather than hooking it up with just a cable or something. You know what I mean? Just to add that fun. But I don't know. There's a million different things, I guess. All right, 12 soul glass. Hey, I'll tell you what. I think we've got what we want. So we're going to go... oh, hold on. That's probably just easier to go in here and click it. We should have 4 soul jars. And I'm not talking Soldier Boy. I'm actually the funniest person on this platform. All right, what we're going to do is I'm now going to head into the Nether Enderman, which is what that one is. And I would like to make, if we can, Enderman seeds. They need soul jars of Enderman. So 4 Enderman. They will create Enderman seeds. And the Enderman seeds will get us Enderman essence. And the Enderman essence will give us Ender pearls. That is the plan. Now, I'm assuming I just right-click on an Enderman to pick up in a soul jar. But I will say, I do not know if that's actually how you do it. It may be harder than it looks. But I feel like it's just going to be easy peasy, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what though, we'll head in this direction since this seems to be like Ender Pearl Central over here. Now they seem to specifically be over here. Is that where this goes? I don't even know if I dug this or if our friend from the other episode dug this. Well, either way, what's your step? There's some scary noises. Obviously, I just need Enderman. There's a severe lack of Enderman. I see them on the minimap though. I don't know if you guys can, but I see them on the minimap. I just don't see them on the good old eye detectors that we've got. Okay. Oh, Enderman, Enderman. Okay, the soldier is not picking them up. Okay, soul jar. All right, soul jar. Okay. Soul. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What looks like it picks up a soul? Grants additional souls from peaceful creatures. Solium dagger. Do you reckon I have to kill them with a solium dagger? I'm thinking that's what I've got to do. That's what it's looking like, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? That looks like exactly what we need to do. That's going to be solium ingots and solium dust. That... Ooh, yeah, I will have to go back home for that. Okay. You know what? It's fine. We've learned. It's fine. All right, solium ingots. We need 2 of those. Then we're going to need a golden sword. We don't have gold. Gold. All right, well, craft me half a stack because that won't take longer than I want it to. That's fine though. Let's go back to soul. Wait patiently. All right, gold, awesome. Gold sword, cool. Solium dagger. Now, there are upgraded daggers, but you need to get souls of pigs and stuff. What's the difference here? Grants additional souls from peaceful ones, grants additional souls from hostile ones, grants infinite souls from all creatures. Okay. So I've got a soul dagger. It's pretty good. Like, in terms of stats, it's not a bad device. All right, we'll jump in. If this doesn't work, I may just end the episode because it is, pretty much wrapping up point. We've done a lot. I'm happy with what we've done. But I would love to just cherry on top would be having infinite ender pearls for the next episode so that we can finish off like the wireless stuff. That does sound pretty good, doesn't it? So we'll see how we go. I'm guessing I just kill the mob with a soul jar, possibly in the offhand. Maybe. We'll see. All right, we've got a friend here. I'm gonna look him in the face. Yep, we've got him here. I'm gonna hop the soul jar in the offhand, and I'll swing on this guy, and I'll let you know what happens. All right, Enderman defeated. Oh, and so in one of my soul jars, it is now 1 of 8. I have to kill a lot of Endermen. Oh, that's a crazy amount of Endermen that I have to kill. Alternatively, I kill all these passive mobs. Oh, actually, no. Oh, okay. Hostile. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So, alternatively, I kill 10 zombies, 10 spiders, 10 creepers, and 10 skeletons. And then I can upgrade to get additional souls from hostile creatures. That's not that bad. Or we set up some sort of mob spawner. That's probably what we do instead. Alright, I'll tell you what. That's... Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to be able to kill that many Endermen. I don't even think there's that many Endermen available to us. At least for this episode. So, alright, cool. We've got a bit of a goal. We've got to farm some Endermen somehow in a future episode. Alright, well anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I will have to go and read that book, so... hold on for that, I guess. Boom. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Thank you, of course, to our donators and channel members for supporting me financially. Don't feel pressured to become or continue being a channel member by any means. Make sure you're looking after yourself first and foremost, of course. But thank you to those of you who have. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you to... I can load it up, see if anyone else has. Once again, it doesn't notify me. I would imagine it seems pretty gross me being like, oh, let's see if anyone's done it. But it's like, it does not notify me. So I would have to check it every day. And I don't really want to be checking it every day because it's sort of, I don't know, mentally that feels like it's not going to be too good. Does that make sense? Like if I'm just every day like, oh, do I have another one? Or like, oh no, someone stopped, and it's like, no one wants to do that. Let's have a look. No, I think we're up to date. We've got V-Rifty from 27 days ago rejoining. But V-Rifty's an IRL friend, so, he doesn't need a shout out. Oh, he's got the, what's that? He's got the hexagon. Nice. What do you guys think of the shapes, by the way? Do you guys like the shape badges? It's very primitive, the shape badges, but I made them myself. If you guys look, I can ruin them for you, by the way. If you guys look at them, little Easter egg, because I literally made them myself, like, made them incredibly quickly. A lot of them are not symmetrical and don't have even signs. So that's a little fun one for you guys. Yeah, you can, yeah, good luck unseeing that. Anyhow, part 15. Chapter 12. Options to take back Robert. After a while, Gold makes a decision. Wait. Yeah. I think we're up to date. We've hunted down Robert. We've found him. We're not sure if he'll be friendly or not. We're not sure. Options to take back Robert. After a while, Gold makes a decision. He wants to approach Robert. It has been too long since the last time they met, and this reunion needs to be big. Target arrives with the search party. Sorry if I'm late, Gold. We had troubles getting here, Target says. Well, since your party is here now, we can approach Robert. Gold replies, I imagine. They now need to think of something big. Option 1, we called out for Robert in hope he flies to rescue us. Option 2, we go to Robert and hope he doesn't kill us. And option 3, we create a distraction and capture Robert. They decided option 1 was the better option for all of them. Now for the backup plan. Gold will be yelling in hopes that Robert will try to rescue him. Target and the others prepare for anything Robert might try to do. What are we thinking? What do we feel? I reckon... I mean, it doesn't go well, right? It doesn't. It clearly doesn't go well. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Damn, we really cleared out all the grass up here. There's such a nice area over here. There's some free real estate down here, guys. Plenty of free real estate. We've got Miner over here. I'm not sure if that's actually updated. I'll tell you what, we'll teleport over. Is this an updated map? Oh, it actually is. Oh, what's this? This is going to be the dock and the farm, lava and power floor, house, welcome area, nether area, landing pad. Yeah, cool. Okay. To be fair, I think there's like Dawncraft. I think we've got a Dawncraft server up that a lot of people are on. I also need to, someone mentioned it a while ago, building a frame around here. Sorry that it's laggy, but I've got my browser open. And I've got so many tabs, and they've never been an issue before, but clearly they are now. I'll tell you what, it's the end of the episode anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I don't really know what the thumbnail for this one will be, to be honest, but oh yeah, did we do much? I guess we hooked up cables and stuff. More auto crafting, more computers. None of these look good. None of these look thumbnail worthy, do they? Okay. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully you had fun. I'm sure you did. Alright. Goodbye.